And
then another voice said, man, you don't need to grab the rail. Soon as that other voice said that, I may have stepped down one step. I fucking slipped off the stairs and slid down from like 2 stories up. It was crazy.
Oh, dang.
Yeah, and honestly, like I could have completely tore my knee up.
You could tore your knee,
break
your neck.
Because my leg got trapped behind me.
Oh, dang.
It was like an older set of stairs, so they were kind of short. They were a little smaller than normal stairs. So I couldn't even manage to get my footing back. And I'm literally, like, my leg is behind me. I feel my muscle pulling and shit. It was crazy. So after that, I always trust my instinct, whatever, even if it sounds like some old guy shit, like grab the rail or, you know, I always trust that instinct. Yeah, I'm doing it, grabbing the rail.
That's real shit. My instinct was the complete opposite. It told me to do the things I was not supposed to do.
I learned very hard.
I'd be just walking down the street and I'd be like, hey, go jump over that trash can.
You would.
For no reason.
I learned a very hard lesson.
What's that?
Taught me a lesson too. When I was like maybe 6 years old, I fought with my cousin for this doll. And at my old house, we had a chair that would swirl around. She flew into the corner of the fireplace, busted her head open. We had to take her to the hospital. She had a concussion. She almost died. And I shouldn't even be laughing.
I was like, she almost died.
She's my best friend, like my best cousin, and she still has a little scar right here for the rest of her life.
That was your niece I met, right?
Oh no, that was my niece. Yeah, no, but my cousin, she has a little scar right there. But from that lesson, I learned I will never fight with any little kid over a doll, and I never did after that as a kid.
Fight over no dolls.
Yeah,
anyways.
we was fighting.
I ain't gonna lie, those action figures, we can get them up.
Yeah.
You ain't gonna take my Mortal Kombat and my Ninja Turtles, goddamn.
You don't fight for them Ninja Turtles.
Power Rangers, we can get them up.
Power Rangers.
Dang, that's crazy, man.
Yeah,
stuff like that happens all the time.
The little scar too, and she still rubs it in every time she sees it.
Honestly, it sounds crazy, and people probably don't want to agree, but I'm like, I feel like kids need like some type of experience like that to be like, oh shit, something could happen to a person.
Yeah, you almost have to die as a kid to really get your life together.
To realize,
because you'll go your whole life like, oh man, nothing will happen to me. Nothing. I don't hurt people. When I punched that person, they didn't feel it.
Yeah.
Until something happened. Oh, they bleeding. They really bleeding.
Oh yeah.
Yeah.
They'd be like, damn.
It's like, that was with me. And then my sister, hers wasn't as dramatic as mine, but it looked worse than what it was. But we were at a barbecue at one of our family members' house. And my sister did a hand. That was funny. She's doing the same shit I did. But she was trying to do a handstand and she fell forward and there was a chain. It was like a jagged chain that was across the garage door. And she hit her forehead on it and she slit her forehead. So she was cut, but she didn't even realize. She was in such shock that she was bleeding. She didn't know what was going on, but everybody's like, yo, she's bleeding. I was like, who's bleeding? They're like, your sister. And I went and looked, and I see blood pouring down her face.
Dang.
She was okay. It was just the way the blood looked to me. It looked way worse than what it was, but at that moment, I was like, how come y'all ain't saying nothing? Y'all just like, look, everybody's in there like, wow. I'm like, if y'all don't go get some help, like...
something.
I picked her up immediately and took her upstairs. My mom almost fainted when she saw it. She's like, "Oh my god!" Like,
those are some lessons learned.
I wonder if she learned though.
She learned, yeah. Lessons learned, man.
So this is interesting. So, so I pulled up some strange ways that people have passed away. 450 people died. From falling out of bed.
From falling out of a bed?
Yeah.
How tall was their bed?
Yeah. Was it like a bunk bed
how tall
type?
the bed was. But just think about that. 450 people.
Were they elderly?
I was about to say, they got to be elderly and like broke a knee or something or broke a neck.
Or they hit like the corner of the, you know how sometimes you have the dressers right there? Like me, like the corner.
She said like
not to say I hit it, but you know, they might have hit that. Maybe.
I don't know, but they died. It's 450 people dead this year from falling out of bed.
Dang.
So I'm guessing a girl got her back blown out and then rotated over, broke her neck. Okay.
We have another.
Are you visualizing that as one?
We have another
kid.
Death. It's a teenager who shot himself in the neck. Jesus Christ.
Oh,
why
dang.
the neck?
He shot himself in the throat with a handgun while he was trying to load it, taking a selfie.
Oh, wow.
That's what I tell people. I always ask that question, too, because I know, obviously, there's a lot of suicide that happens,
Yeah.
Sometimes I wonder if there's accidents where they have to go out and be like, oh, this person committed suicide, but they really didn't mean to. Let's say maybe they were loading up
It was
a
an
gun,
accidental.
and they accidentally shot, just happened to kill themselves, and now everybody's looking at them as a suicide, and they're like, man, I really wasn't trying to do that.
Dang.
I know that's not the case for all, but I'm sure there's
There's got to be
there's got to
some.
be a good percentage of people
Yeah.
who didn't really mean to do that.
A man
They just
gets,
loaded it
A
wrong.
man gets crushed by his brand new Rolls Royce.
Oh.
That's a rich way to die.
Right. So
Dang.
imagine you spend your whole life to get this car, and then
Yeah, finally
it
got
got
that
to you.
Phantom, baby, and then the Phantom took over.
so there was a
That's
story.
kind of like that guy from Star Trek, the one that got killed off of his truck, because it squished him in between, like from wherever his driveway thing was from to the car, so he couldn't get out,
Did
and
you,
it killed him.
did you guys ever hear about the guy who hang on one second, caller. The guy, so he gets in a fight with the guy in the backyard of his house. The guy shoots at him. The bullet misses, lodges in a tree, right? But the bullet like skins his head.
Oh,
Right.
dang.
He gets it, but he gets out of the situation. So years and years later, he's cutting down the same tree with his son outside, putting the tree in. So he's cutting down the tree. He couldn't get the saw through it, so they decided to stick a dynamite in there and blow it up.
Dang.
Right, to take it down. They do this.
Uh-huh.
The bullet flies out of the tree
Uh-huh.
and hits the guy in the head.
Ah,
The same person that it missed the first time.
That bullet had long-term
That's
destiny.
Final Destination.
Crazy, right? Phone call.
Hey, caller.
What's up?
You know what it is?
Hey, Vernon.
Hey, what's up, everybody? You know what that is?
What?
That's just God taking all the stupid people off the planet.
That's fucked up.
That's true.
Wait a minute. First of all, you shoot yourself in the neck,
Yeah.
dumbass.
Yeah, you
No.
didn't-
That could be an accident. You know, like you said, that could be a mistake. But you're doing it, taking a fucking selfie, dumbass.
Yeah, you
Right.
shouldn't load
Yeah.
a gun with a phone in your hand. That's a little risky.
Never.
That's real risky.
Then you have a person with his son. He wants to pull down, he wants to take down the tree. So he says, let me use dynamite to take down the tree.
It could have been a big tree, Vernon. I assumed it was a
Yeah.
big tree because he said the saw got stuck.
Oh, okay.
So I'm assuming this
Nick,
is probably a
You try to
huge-
saw it?
How
Yeah.
close were they, though?
Yeah.
Hey, man, I just sometimes it's your time to go.
Yeah.
What we're not going to do is sit up here and act like stupid isn't a disease that people catch and it's hard to get rid of.
Vernon, what's the hardest lesson you had to learn the hard way?
Yeah.
When somebody tell you don't touch some shit, don't touch some shit.
Oh, yeah. Especially that hot stove.
Keep your ass from over there. That means keep your ass from over there.
Yep.
Yeah,
touch
and
some shit that could
they
burn
didn't
you up.
explain shit
Yeah.
back in the day either. They'd just tell you like, "Hey, don't go over there."
Yeah.
They didn't tell you why.
Because
or
this
nothing.
is what happened.
And then
I
you
know,
did it,
I know
you
this
like-
is finna, I know I probably told the story before, but I don't care.
Okay.
My friends decided, we gonna go on the other side of the viaduct and we gonna go way over somewhere where I wasn't supposed to go because I asked to go and she was like, my grandma was like, no, don't go,
Over yonder.
don't take your ass over there. Oh, I'm gonna go. They ain't gonna find out. Took my ass over there, playing around, hit my motherfucking head, hit my eye on one of them goddamn, hit my eye on the pole.
Oh.
Man, I walked in the house and my mama said, what the fuck is wrong with you? My eye was swole. I looked like E.T. by the face.
Did you tell her what happened
Ah, dang, Vernon.
to you? You tell her what happened?
No,
Yeah.
I didn't tell her.
You got
No,
your
I
ass
didn't tell her.
whooped
She
again,
said,
too.
no. She said, you took your ass over there, didn't you? And I looked at her and I said, yeah. She was like, yeah, that's enough punishment for you. Take your ass on in there and take your ass back in there and go to sleep.
Yeah, you got lucky.
Yeah.
She didn't have to whip your ass.
Yep.
Because
so honest. I used to tell
it's
my mom
just,
when I was there.
like I keep telling people, demons and the Grim Reaper don't need no help. But people just decide they want to do shit to help him.
That's a good point, Vernon.
Yeah.
That's a good point, Vernon.
Yeah.
You know what he
You
doing.
They
got
do.
shot and it missed you. That was your sign to say, hey, let me not do nothing stupid.
Right.
Then you decide, I'm finna take this tree down. Oh, the saw got stuck. So let me think, maybe it's not for me to take this tree down.
Yeah.
But you get shot in the head by the same bullet that missed you the first time. So it was your time to go at that moment.
That bullet had your name on
Yep.
it, literally. It was just waiting.
Boy, just like that. What's that basketball
idiot.
player that went to the club with the gun and shot his dick off?
Oh, no, you talking about the football player. He didn't, I don't think he
You
shot
talking about
his
from
shit
the
off.
Redskins?
Plexico.
Plexico Bird. Oh, Plexico Bird shot himself
yeah.
in the leg. Oh, no,
Yeah.
he
Was
said-
he It was okay. I'm gonna put the circumstances out there for you, and let me know if it's stupid or not. Because if it's not stupid, then let me know. First of all, you're a high-profile football player. One,
But he for the
you're at the club at 2:00 in the morning, and you have a gun, and there's alcohol, and you did what? You shot yourself. Is that or is that not stupid?
Well, he got in trouble for discharging the gun in public, right? For shooting the gun in public?
Yeah, I think so.
Yeah. And he's no longer a football player either. They got rid of his ass immediately.
Yeah, we call
because
it.
you know they have those clauses.
Man,
That's
you know they have
called
those
stupid.
clauses in the contract
Shoot
where you
yourself.
can't do stupid shit like go hang gliding, go parasailing, jump off of cliffs and shit, do motorcycle shit. You can't do that shit because you'll end up getting hurt and you'll fuck your career up, dumbass.
Yeah, that was.
Vernon, I have a question
Thanks,
for
Vernon. That was stupid of him too.
Is there? I was watching Lil Uzi Vert yesterday. He's a rapper. If anybody's listening, he was saying that he wants to jump out of a plane with no parachute and have somebody else fly down and catch him. Right? He said he's seen it in a movie. I can't remember what movie.
Or you could have a parachute just in case.
No.
Is he talking about the Gray Man when he did that in the Gray Man?
He mentioned some movie.
It don't matter.
Yeah.
He probably watched Uncharted recently.
Ryan
'cause that
Gosling
happened
did it.
That happened in Uncharted.
Oh yeah, both of them.
He was saying that he wanted to jump out of a plane, no
He
parachute.
jumped out. Yeah.
And somebody fly down and catch him. So I was
He
thinking.
wants to die.
That's death.
If you was guaranteed he wasn't gonna die, right? But that's the only guarantee. You might break some shit, but the only guarantee is you're gonna live. What would you do?
I wouldn't do that shit with the parachute, so I don't. Like, hey, you ain't even gotta ask me that question. Like, with
Is there
or
anything
without.
risky you would do if it was
Bungee jump?
guaranteed you would survive it?
Bungee jump?
Bungee jumping worse than skydiving.
Deep sea diving, like would you go to like the bottom of the ocean?
I mean, if I have equipment, I'd be honestly more likely to do that.
Deep ski.
Really?
Oh yeah.
It sounds crazy,
I'd
but
rather jump off a plane than go to the bottom of the ocean, bro.
and, I mean, do I got a boat down there and everything? Like, what is it? We just in there we just with flippers?
Yeah, you gotta take a tank, swim to the bottom.
That's
Swim
tough.
all the
I
way to the
mean,
bottom?
most stuff won't mess with you, but it could also a lot of shit that could kill you too. I don't know something about that rush. I just don't. I think it's more about the rush of falling out of a plane.
Is there anything you haven't done because of fear? A-Dot?
I want to skydive. I literally want to. I just haven't worked my way up to it yet.
It's like
Because all my
bungee
friends,
jumping
a lot of
is
my
rubber
friends and
bands.
cousins have done it. And they're like, it's fun. You'll be all right. But
course
I'm
they said
scared
that's
that
dumb shit.
he's not going to pull the thing. I'll just be like, oh, there
Did you
goes
see
A-Dot.
No, did you guys see what happened recently?
What?
A guy went skydiving by himself. He's obviously a professional. He does this shit, and his parachute wouldn't open. He ended up getting it open, but it was literally like maybe 200 or 300 meters before he hit the ground. He literally. So what happened was he went to go pull it out, and one of his pieces wrapped, and so he spun and it wrapped around him. So the whole time he was going like this, and he was trying to just get his extra parachute to come out, and he couldn't get it. And finally he clipped something, and then like I said, like last 300 meters, it popped up. So he went up right before he hit the ground. Otherwise, he was about to smack.
Dang.
They got it on video.
I
Like,
would've
you
been
can watch
like,
it.
no.
See, A-Dot, I feel like I'm gonna pass out when we jump out the plane.
Oh,
What'd you do? What would you do?
Like,
Would you do something?
I would skydive, but I'm gonna pass out for sure. Like when he opened the door and decide to jump, I'm for sure gonna black out.
but you ready to go?
So like it wouldn't make any sense for me.
if I do it, you'll do
You
it.
wake up on the ground.
100% sure I'm going to pass out when we jump out the plane. It's not even a question. My body.
I cannot see
I'm gonna be
Nick.
like,
Nick
What's funny is
would be like, ah.
I'm like a thrill seeker. Like if we go to a theme park
Straight up.
and there's roller coasters, I love roller coasters. I get on
Yeah.
rides. I do all that shit.
Same here.
But something about that freelance jumping out and something about rubber bands jumping off bridges, bungee jump, it just don't make no sense to me.
Oh,
Yeah,
dang.
bro. Yeah, I wouldn't. If anything I could do it, and I knew I wasn't gonna die.
They even say sometimes the rubber band be too long. Like
Scuba diving?
scuba diving. I mean, I've done stuff like that.
Oh, you have? Oh,
I've
terrified of the
snorkeled.
ocean.
snorkel.
I've snorkeled with
I
sharks.
think I would do
already.
that.
I'm terrified of the ocean.
I got video. I
like that.
I got pictures of me in the ocean with sharks.
I don't understand that shit, bro. When I went to Hawaii, they tried to get me to scuba dive with the
Different
fish.
shark over there, but yeah.
There wasn't sharks. There were just fish in there, and they were like, "Oh, no, just," and I'm like, "Bro, there's something that eats these fish, bro, and I'm not finna swim with these motherfuckers. Like that's you can't help
sharks.
me. There's nothing they can do when you're in the water. Like that's what
Yeah.
the guy explained to me. Like I was like, what happens? He was like, bro, all that asking me shit, like you're in the water, bro. Like
Just be
What
prepared.
about the turtles? They have the
there's
turtles over
nothing
there.
they can do.
Turtles
if
ain't gonna mess
nothing.
with you.
If someone get you
I
in the water,
mean,
that's your ass.
That's it.
Jellyfish, anything. Fucking.
Yeah.
And then
Man,
Now,
what can
would
you
you
do?
Did you do the sharks where they stick you in the cage, and you go under, and then the sharks
See, I would
come
do
around
that.
you?
I would do that.
You would?
Yeah. I
Would you
wouldn't
do
go
that?
down in the water.
All right, so I was in the water.
Okay, with
No
the
cage.
sharks. Oh.
No cage, no equipment. I was snorkeling.
Was it brush? They were brushing against you?
They didn't brush against me, no. But the place where I went, there was a certain type of shark that's not.
They ain't gonna eat you?
Well, they're considered docile and predator. You know, they don't mess with you or whatever, but don't tamper with them.
Oh, okay.
So there's certain sharks you don't like. Obviously, you don't want to get in the water with like tiger sharks, great whites, or bull sharks. So fuck you up.
Well,
Yeah.
they say most, if not all, sharks are pretty nice. And usually when
They usually don't mess with
they
you.
don't eat people. They just bite you.
Even those ones don't really eat.
Yeah, I don't think anyone's ever been eaten by a shark. I think they just bite people. I don't think they eat people.
Only,
They shot somebody- they
the
shot
one
people that
one
been
shark that will gnaw
tore
at
up.
you is a tiger shark
Yeah.
because they'll eat anything.
But
Oh,
have you ever
okay.
heard of anybody getting eaten by a shark?
I mean, I've been
Like I've heard
people-
bitten, but
bitten multiple
I don't
times
think
though.
anyone's ever been eaten by sharks. Maybe they don't eat people. Maybe they
I
just
don't know.
bite
I've
you.
seen the bite marks.
I got some
Yeah,
bad
I've seen
sharks out there.
the
Yeah, those are the
where they tore them up, like bit out of them.
That's what they say about tiger sharks. So they
Uh-huh.
say they're just like, it's kind of like a roach. It's like
Yeah,
a aggressive ass roach. Like they just keep gnawing at you. Bull sharks suck. So that's the one that you probably have the most encounters with. Because the bull
Oh,
shark,
yeah, that's the one that bit the guy's calf off.
yeah, a bull shark is the
Yeah.
cousin of the great white. It's a smaller version of the great white, but it has a stronger bite.
Oh,
So
damn.
it's like literally the pit bull of the sea, basically.
Yeah, and it has like a little fat, like kind of round head. They had a guy. He was walking in some shallow water, and they kept telling him, "He's
No.
a baby shark.
Like,
He's a
get
baby
out.
shark," and the motherfucker snatched his calf off.
Nope.
I was
Don't
like,
play with bull
So,
sharks.
which shark was it in Jaws?
That was a great
"That's
white.
a great white shark."
Oh,
The bull shark, I mean, like I said, the great white's obviously it's big. You don't want to encounter it, but a great white's usually going to pass you. A bull shark is slightly smaller, but it's more aggressive. They have high testosterone levels, so they're aggressive. They're like they're angry.
they
You
gonna
have an
eat
angry ass shark. That's something you don't want to play with.
Oh, dang.
So yeah,
So no.
nah, I mean
No
sharks
to
in
the
general,
sharks.
you don't really want it. What's funny is when we were on
Vernon
the
said
boat,
yes, sharks eat people.
they do. Yeah, they will.
Maybe we need to look it up.
No, they'll bite you, but I mean, there's been times I actually went to the beach that has the highest amount of shark attacks in the world. I didn't get in the water though.
You did it?
It's New Smyrna Beach on the coast of it's in Florida. It's like it's like near Daytona
Oh,
Beach.
dang. Why
So
didn't
it's
you get
called-
in?
Nigga. The only reason I even went there is because I was in Florida and I just happened to look. Cause obviously I'm talking to you guys about sharks. I'm interested. I told you I used to have a fascination with stuff that can hurt you, snakes, sharks, all that stuff. And I was looking at sharks. I was like, where are the highest amount of shark attacks? I'm thinking like Australia, which was one of the places too. But I was like, believe it or not, the number one was a beach in Florida. I was like, Florida,
I
interesting.
wonder why that is. Maybe the warm waters.
I
Was there
mean,
people in there?
I saw a couple people in the water, but they weren't like obviously out. But they were. I mean, the fact that they're in that water, if they have the knowledge that I had just read, I'd have been like, I'm
That's
good.
crazy.
Dang.
I was like, number one in the entire world. There's no reason to be in this water.
That's crazy.
It don't make sense to me.
Florida itself is kind of weird, man. You got sharks, you got crocodiles and shit, you got poisonous snakes, you got everything down there. That's crazy.
Oh,
Florida
Vernon
literally
said,
is like the tropical like rainforest. Like you have the Everglades. You got these pythons that are now mating with anacondas that are getting brought up. So now you got anaconda python babies and like
Did you see the
Yeah.
guy that was fishing down
gang
there?
alligators. Huh?
There's a guy that he was fishing down in Florida, so wherever he's at, he's somewhere where you could just stand on the ledge and throw your little fishing rod in there.
Oh yeah, see about
So
that.
he's like, yeah, this is the little alligator. He points out. He's like, yeah, I see
Yeah.
him all the time. And I guess he's saying like he feeds the alligator sometimes when he's out there fishing.
That's
so,
crazy.
So this one time he's out there and he starts to pull the reel in. The alligator walks up on the land, and he's thinking because he has a fish. So the alligator comes a little closer. The guy reeling the fish in. The alligator keeps coming towards him. So he's like, "Oh, that's cool." So as he reels the fish in, the alligator walks right past the fish, and just starts creeping slowly towards the guy. He's not even paying attention. He's looking at the goddamn. So by the time he swings the camera back, the alligator's like 2 feet away from his leg. It starts hissing and shit. And I was like, boy.
Alligator.
Damn.
It was fun. Alligator nothing to play with. People be thinking like, oh, look at them, they a little wobbly. I'm like, them fucking move. They're
Alligators,
not
yeah.
slow on land. Like you actually, I mean, obviously as humans we can outrun them, but you have to run though. It's not like you can just like back up real
Jog.
quick. You got to like
Yeah.
take off.
Yeah, you don't want to
They be fast.
Alligator.
They got a snake. I mean, believe it or not, the black mamba, that snake you actually have to run from too. They say it can slither up to 12 miles per hour.
Damn.
You know they have snakes that can jump,
I believe that.
which is a scary thing to think about.
There's roaches that jump too.
And spiders, yo.
Oh, I know they got jumping spiders.
Oh
You ever tried
yeah,
to
the
hit a
jumping
spider and
spiders.
that motherfucker
Oh
jump? That
yeah.
is the scariest thing I've ever seen in my life.
They jumping like 3 to 4 feet in the air too.
Man,
Like,
Yeah.
and you got, listen,
That's
it's a little ass
scary.
bug.
I
And
don't
you
like
like, yo,
that.
this thing got bounce, yo. He's
right.
like,
They be scary. I'm like,
That's
no,
why
no,
Spider-Man
thank you.
be.
Oh,
how come they don't have a
Spiders.
roach superhero? I feel like that'd be the strongest superhero of all
roach.
time.
Roach be jumping too.
Yo, I seen a roach
He
fall
like,
from like
I-
the top
he
of
like-
a roof. and
They be
live.
flying.
Like, it was crazy.
They be like,
And nothing, bro. They just,
nothing.
they just fucking, you can spray them with
Crackhead.
acid. They just fucking roll
Crackhead
off.
strength.
roll
Hey,
over and
listen,
take
hey,
off.
Somehow in Raid though, they got that ingredient.
Yeah. They need a roach superhero though, bro. Like I feel like
Can you?
They
Can
should
you
because
imagine
they got what is it? The tick, that blue guy
Yeah,
with the
they got
antenna,
everybody.
Oh
Yeah,
yeah. The tick.
Spider-Man, they got Aquaman, they got everybody.
a roach.
They need the roach, man.
I feel like he would be hood as fuck.
Yeah, they got Ant-Man, right? They got Ant-Man.
Oh yeah, Ant-Man.
Roach Man will be hood as fuck.
Gotta
It almost have to be a parody, like
You
it.
gotta be fat though, because they don't have no fat superheroes.
That's funny.
We
Oh,
need-
that would be
yeah,
funny.
We need a chunky.
fat
Like a funny-
superhero.
He just can't be black or Mexican, because that'd be racist. Yeah, you can't.
Yeah, they go put him.
I feel like he would be.
Yeah, you can't-
he for sure.
Yeah.
Jerome the Roach.
No, they're for sure gonna make him black, for sure.
for sure.
Like y'all wanted a superhero, all right? We got you one, all right?
Right.
Sweet Wonka said a squirrel will attack you if you get close to them babies.
That squirrel don't play.
Yeah, they do fly.
Squirrels,
they fly
raccoons too.
Too. Yeah.
Yeah.
Did you see that video with the raccoons?
No, a squirrel will bite you.
With the kids,
Yeah. Did you see that
That shit
video
was
with the
great.
raccoons and those kids?
where the
I mean-
kids walked up with the raccoons in their hands. And,
Yeah. Honestly, it was
See, that little girl was like, "Oh, I got a blood test."
They were,
already."
ba-
Like,
they were baby
what?
raccoons though. Like I mean, like I don't.
But still, the mama. She's like, "Oh, the mama's over
Okay.
there." Like,
Yeah,
Nah,
that shit
don't
was
play with the
crazy.
mama.
what?
I had I think I
I
told
was
you
like,
the story now,
no.
but I had we had a cherry tree in our backyard. There was 7 raccoons in the tree. There was one mom and it had all these babies.
Yeah.
And they were all climbing out the tree one day and I went to open up my door and they all jumped back in the tree. So I let them all come down. I noticed they were walking. And as soon as I walked outside just to kind of like glance at them, the mom like kind of gave them that look like, walk that way. I'll be right here looking at him. And she stayed there literally with her paw just like this. Because the raccoon will fight like
Yeah.
what's fun. They look gentle, and as soon as they get up on you, and they're very smart too. Like they know parts of your body that'll hurt you. Like they're going for
Yeah.
your eyes. They're specifically going for your eyes and,
And they're
things like
pretty
that.
big, right?
Raccoons, I mean,
They're
I
bigger than-
still
they're
wouldn't
bigger
want to
than
go
cats,
near
right?
them.
they're bigger. Yeah, it depends
Yeah.
on the cat, but yeah.
That's
Even
pretty
like
big.
their little hands with their claws, like the.
But they're like
They
they're
got
smart
thumbs,
though.
bro.
Yeah.
They can grab
Because
shit.
people
Yeah.
like, because my mom used to get mad sometimes because we had like raccoons and possums and things, and she'd be like, "Why didn't you take the? Why'd you fuck up the trash?" Well, I was like, "Mom, you really think I just opened up that bag of trash like that?"
Yeah.
And she'd be like, "But we got raccoons." She goes, "They can't open it." I was like, "Mom, have you seen a raccoon? They're smart.
Yeah.
Yeah,
Like
they can lift a trash can.
they'll open it up.
Hold on,
like,
collar.
walk
Crazy
up
to
in there,
think
yeah."
about
Yeah, that's crazy.
I'm up here getting raccoon got me fucked up. Like, like,
See William fighting a raccoon.
nah, I got fucked up by my mom because she thought I was doing that. I'm like, come
No.
on, why would I open up the trash bag like that? Like, don't make no sense.
That's funny. Raccoon getting you in trouble.
Yeah.
Hey,
Caller.
caller.
My favorite animals,
Vernon.
my 2 favorite animals in the world are
What's that?
ducks and geese.
Ducks and geese.
Because if you get near their kids, they are going to fuck your ass up.
yeah,
And
that's
they
right.
have
Oh,
no
yeah.
hesitation. They won't hesitate to fuck you up.
And
Yeah.
geese are big
Do
too.
you guys
Yeah.
have duck parks in Chicago?
Yeah.
Yep.
Okay, we have a few out here too. Yeah, they're a little crazy.
And here's the thing. These people, and they tell you, leave these geese alone. They damn big ass squads. They
Right.
gang banging, and you take your stupid ass over there.
Yeah.
Oh, look at the geese, and they bite your ass, and I'm laughing, and you mad at me.
And what's
That's
funny is
funny.
geese, they keep coming too. It ain't like you just hit one and they go away. They're like, oh, that's all you got, player?
Oh my god! And back to the other subject.
Yeah.
There are few animals in life that had to evolve because they are perfect predators.
An alligator.
Shark did not have to. Great whites did not have to evolve. Alligators, crocodiles, those things did not have to evolve.
They are
They were
dinosaurs.
around for millions of years, and you think you're stupid at.
Yeah. That's true.
People get the two confused.
But it's
too.
this one guy in India.
Yeah.
He was surrounded by 50, and he was just feeding them, and they just sitting there looking at him.
Yeah, Bernie, I seen
Oh,
that guy.
yeah, I saw that. That's crazy.
crazy.
And I'm like, these motherfuckers, and he
Yeah.
got slippers and shit on. He got his little chunkers on, and just walking around, and they just like, hey, okay.
That's
And I was
the-
like, they finna
that's the
take a
definition
bite out of
being
your ass.
anointed.
Nope. Oh,
Like, he's
remember
like,
the
I
guy
got
that
God on
smacked
my
the
side.
Damn.
remember the guy that smacked the king cobra?
Yep.
Oh,
He was in a
yeah.
room full of cobras, and one of the cobras stood up and he said, "Sit your ass down," and slapped that cobra.
That's funny.
That's funny.
The fact that he would even do that, but
Yeah.
like, that ain't no way.
That is
He
crazy.
was in a
Yeah.
William, listen to me.
Yeah.
A room. It had to be at least 1,000 cobras
Oh
in
my
that room.
gosh.
And one of them, because he's doing whatever he's doing, and he's
Yeah.
like pushing them out the way, and they like whatever. And one of them stood up like, "What the fuck?" And he said, "Get your ass," and slapped him. And the cobra was like, "Oh well, fuck it," and went back. And I'm like, "What the fuck is going on?"
You can't do that. Like none of the Cobra
Yeah.
homies was like, "Hey, let's get this dude," because we know we got
No,
him.
Yeah.
Like,
no,
That's
because they all
crazy.
was just minding their own business, and one
Yeah.
of them stood up like, "What the fuck is going on?" And he just slapped the cobra.
they're probably looking at it as a meal because some cobras eat other snakes.
Yeah. That's crazy. Vernon, have you ever tried duck?
No, yeah, I
Yeah.
think I did. I'm not sure,
yeah.
but the person that
lie.
cooked it was
That
kind of
is
dry.
fire.
But duck is greasy.
Yeah.
Duck is very
Yeah,
greasy if you don't cook it right.
Yeah.
Duck means fire. I went to this place called
there's
the
places
Duck and
here.
Waffle. I went to a place called, like, instead of chicken and waffle, I went to the Duck and Waffle
Duck and waffle? Where
It
was
was-
that at?
in London.
Oh, wow.
It was fire.
And
though.
their food is horrible.
No, I was like, this place was good, but most of the places in London, like he's saying, their seasoning is lack thereof, I should say.
Yeah.
They don't
Their
really
food
put,
is hor-
they don't
their
put
food is
everything's very
fucking horrible.
bland. You gotta have your own stuff.
Who
with you.
eats liver pie? Who the fuck does that? That's
Yeah.
disgusting.
Liver pie?
Anytime
Ooh.
someone talks about like
liver.
I forgot what it's. I forgot what
I
it's
couldn't do
called.
that.
I don't
It's
even like liver taste.
Yeah.
ugh.
Yeah.
I don't
There's
even
a place
I don't
here,
even like the
um,
texture of liver. When they're like, we got liver and onions, I'm like, nah, I'm cool.
Yeah, that's
Like,
gross. Have you ever tried Samu barbecue out
Samu?
here?
Who?
It's called, in LA, it's called Samu barbecue.
what,
So they have
dish?
duck there, and it's really good. They make it
I've
good.
had duck
Oh,
at
but
a
I
couple
have-
places that's
I know.
bomb.
I know this gonna sound racist as hell, but I take my ass to Chinatown and eat that goddamn duck. They gonna have to cut their head off. So
Yeah, they make
They
it right.
make
though.
it right.
Yeah.
I'm not gonna lie. Yeah,
I don't know what the fuck they do to that duck, but I swear to God.
Right.
they do.
That duck be
That's what I'm
good?
saying. Yeah.
And have you ever had Asian ribs?
Yes.
Yes.
actually, yes.
Yes. Good.
I had to stop going down there and getting them ribs.
Hey man, look, Korean barbecue. Yeah,
They
I
do
fucks
not
with
play.
y'all. I don't know what's going on over there, but y'all doing something right.
They do.
I know that's right. All
Yep.
right, y'all.
I
I'll call
mean,
back a
All
little bit.
right.
Yeah,
Thanks,
I'm
Vernon.
like ribs is ribs. I'm like, whoever make them, if you
They
make
be
them right,
making them
I
good
rock with you.
too.
Cause them Korean, them short ribs. Whew.
Ooh. Sweet Wonka says them people in Norway be eating goat heads.
In Norway.
Yeah.
Ooh.
Have you tried goat?
I've tried goat cheese. I ain't had no goat head. What the
No
fuck?
goat.
Like, yeah, does it come with the horn like the Rams? They come with the horns too. Like,
I don't think I could eat that. Goat
goat
cheese. I don't
head?
even like goat cheese though.
you got to eat the goat to be the goat.
That's funny. I'm the goat now.
There's so much that goes on with goats. You can be the goat of a sport.
Yeah.
What's that movie? 40-Year-Old Virgin. Go fuck a goat. People be fucking goats. Why? It was actually a video I saw. I'm mad I saw it because I still can't get it out of my head. But it was a man fucking a chicken.
Was it real? Like
Yes.
you could really see the
Yes.
a chicken, like a real chicken.
He pulled his pants down. It was like it was like this. I don't
That's
want to say
gross.
the ethnicity, but it was definitely not here.
Mm-hmm.
But he took it and he just like put it on himself and he was just like going at it. And the
Ah,
duck would just, or the duck / chicken whatever would just sit there and take it. I was like,
that's gross. What is it?
and it was like,
Bestiality?
that's what I'm saying. That was like one of those videos. You know how you like look away, but you're like I can't look away.
That is
I'm
so
stuck.
gross.
Fucking disgusting.
A chicken. I don't think.
I'm
Yeah.
like, who fucking chickens though? Chickens are hoes anyway. Just so y'all know, they hoes.
Chickens are hoes.
When you hear the expression like chickens be fucking, there's all these eggs, they be fucking. Rabbits too. Chickens and rabbits is hoes. Like,
I couldn't even imagine. That's
the
just
hoes
gross.
of the animal kingdom. Like,
Mm-hmm.
that's
Have some
good. What's
gross
that, black
stuff.
cherry. Ooh,
Oh yeah,
bring me some of that bubbly.
the cherry. This one's a cherry flavor here. It's pretty
Mm-hmm.
good. Yeah, that's kind of gross. That's really gross.
Nah, it was literally like one of like you know how you like I said you look at a video and you're like I
Yeah.
want to see this but you can't look away. I was like, yo, this man really going to town. I'm like, I feel for you, brother. Whatever's going on in your world.
Yeah, there's been some videos. I'm like,
People be out here fucking horses and shit.
But when they
like,
do that, when they put the disclaimer,
yeah.
and then you're like, dang, is
I
it gonna be
should've
an
listened.
animal? I hate That stuff grosses me out.
That's just gross.
I'm like, nah.
People be messing with their animals. They'd be like, yeah, I'm messing with y'all fucking my horse. They'd be fucking their dogs. They'd be like, well, why? Like, why?
Yeah.
It's like, why are you doing this?
That's some gross stuff.
Switching it up a little bit on the nasty talk, just because I got to get this out, only because I saw this yesterday.
What's that?
Was the Stacey Dash thing.
Oh, yeah. I
Whole
watched
different
that
topic,
too.
but yeah, Stacey Dash was crying on TikTok talking about DMX and how she's just finding out he passed away. And I'm just like,
Yeah.
you just found out. Like, it's hard.
Now, did you take it as she just found out that he passed away, or she just found out that he did drugs, or that he, what they found in his system, or whatever? Because I was trying to figure out. But either way, I was like, how you gonna find out a year later?
That is what it is, or whatever. Because
yeah,
that could have been potentially what happened. Obviously, people do drugs, they get better, and then they go and try to take the drug again, and their heart can't handle it. That's usually what happens with the overdoses and all that. But it was more so the fact that she just found out. How you not know one of the most prolific, rappers of our time?
They had a huge funeral, everything.
Huge, like everybody, everybody know who DMX is. Between everybody knows who DMX is, and you just didn't know. It's like, what were you doing? But then again, Stacey Dash has had some random outbursts, in our past couple years, or not couple years, last few years. Talking about Trump and these different things, and her her ideologies about how life is and what things. She says some weird things. It's like, you definitely got casted in Clueless for a reason. Because you Clueless on a whole lot of levels.
Sweet Wonka says Stacey Dash need to move in the outback and live in the wild.
In the outback out there in Australia?
In the outback.
That's funny. She probably was in the outback, because it's like, you literally got to be living under a rock.
Like, how does she? I think she was on drugs too, though.
I did not know that he died.
Or she was.
I mean, clean. I'm not. Let me stop. I don't want to be insensitive when I say that, but I'm just like, you didn't know.
A year later.
Yeah, I get like being sad about the situation, but you didn't know. How did you not know?
Yeah. I was like,
that shit was everywhere.
Maybe she's on something. Maybe she's on something, like some type of drug.
I wouldn't be surprised.
Because she's
on that puppeteering.
Puppeteering.
Oh, she's getting puppeted.
Puppeteering.
That's even a phrase or acronym or a noun, action, a verb. She's getting puppeted.
Yeah, that was. Yeah, I couldn't believe that. I was like, a year later, you barely find out. Yeah.
I can't do it, Stacey. I'm sorry, Stacey. I thought you were so fine, but just listening to them brains. Them brains just ain't it, Stacey Dash.
Stacey Dash.
Ain't no way you didn't know. Unless she was under a rock or on drugs.
She might have been on drugs. She might have been on something.
Maybe she was on the same stuff that DMX was on.
Yeah, maybe.
Maybe they went to rehab together.
It was still sad when he did pass, though.
That was super sad, because I told people, like, DMX was like the first parental advisory album I snuck under my mom. I got the X album, the one with the big X on the front.
Yeah.
I got that. I used to listen to it. And I had for those of y'all who don't know this, they had portable CD players out there. Portable CD players for some of y'all young folks. And I had the one that didn't have the skip, so you could tap it and it didn't skip.
I was just going to ask you if you had the shock proof one.
Yeah, the shock proof. Like, you was on if it didn't skip.
Yeah.
So I got that, and I would listen to it only in my headphones. I would never play that shit out loud. Because as soon as my mom would hear it, she'd be like, wait, what? I brought it up to my mom recently, and she tried to tell me, "Oh, I knew I got that." I'm like, you didn't know.
That was the first hip hop album I ever bought. Yeah, It's Dark and Hell is Hot. DMX's first album.
Oh yeah, the first one was that one, and that was Fresh in My Flesh, Blood on My Blood. I got his third album.
That was the first album I ever bought.
Yeah, his third album was the first one I got that had cussing in it, I guess.
Dang.
The first album my mom bought me that I thought was it was Juvenile's 400 Degrees album. I thought my mom got me. I was like, oh shit, my mom got me the album and back that ass up, but she got me the edited version. And I know what that shit meant.
Yeah.
I didn't realize it edited all the cuss words.
They edited it.
But what's funny is it only edits the bad words, like literally the curse words. So there's other like lingo in there. You still hearing stuff, and some of the words weren't even fully edited. Like it was like back the ass up. Like I said, this came after the ass, so it just made no sense. Back this ass up.
Yeah.
Do they edit songs now?
They do. I'm pretty sure.
Yeah, for when they remake those that Kids Bop.
Well, Kids Bop, yeah. But I don't even know if Walmart still does it, but I think Walmart, at least back in the day, all their albums were edited. Anything that you bought out of Walmart was edited. It didn't matter what album was, Snoop Dogg, anything.
It was all edited. I hated that.
Because sometimes like I go get an album, I'm like, oh, they didn't call,
They
they
were
didn't
like,
ask me for
what?
it. Okay, cool. Get home and
Then you got the edited version.
Because when you get a certain hip hop album, you just the whole album
Y'all
and then the mother, I came out. I'm like, all right then. Let me just can I get the instrumental? Like, horrible.
Oh, that sucks.
Trash.
I remember that.
What's the best album you
like
ever bought?
The best album I ever bought.
Mm.
Because I used to buy CDs.
That's what I'm saying. Back in the day,
I used to
CDs,
buy
you had
CDs
CD
heavily.
books. Y'all don't know nothing about
Yeah.
that. Yeah, CD
Ooh.
books back in the day.
I got one.
I still
stolen
have
from
my
me.
books.
Yeah,
They're all
really?
packed. Yeah.
With the burnt CDs?
Yeah, both. It's all burnt and the regular.
You got the ones you
that-
bought, then the burnt.
the
The
burnt,
like, all
yeah.
right, mixtape number 2.
It's all in a
23. like
You got the list of songs on there?
Yeah.
and shit?
like hip hop. Yeah, I know. I remember when CD burner first came out. I was like, you can do that. like,
All right. You thought a motherfucker was a genius. They knew how to burn a CD.
yeah, God rest his
Yeah.
soul. But my dad's best friend, my sister's godfather, he used to burn them. He'd be like, oh yeah, I got that. Get the burner. So I'd go to his house and he would teach me how to burn.
Burn
I'm
'em.
like, wow, this is crazy.
That's
I go to
funny.
his house and just sit there, and that was so fascinating to me.
burning.
We just getting music.
We just burning.
We just
Yeah,
burning
CDs was
music.
like what? $20?
On average,
Yeah.
anything it'd be
Yeah,
like
it was like
$15 to
sometimes,
$25,
yeah.
depending
That
on
shit
who
was
it was.
crazy.
Yeah.
It's like somebody bought it, and then everybody else had it.
Just imagine how much music is
trying to
out
think
now.
of, like-
You have to
Yeah.
pay $1 for a song. Like, that's crazy.
And just think you had to wait till the day it got
Yeah,
released.
you did. You couldn't-
Not like
you couldn't get
Apple,
no
not like
sneak.
midnight, nothing. It was like, dang, who's going to
Nah.
the store?
Right, you be in the front of the
Yeah.
store waiting.
And it's so crazy. The best
I
part
just
was the
even thought
book,
about that.
though. I
Yeah.
could not wait to open the CD up. Just
Oh,
to
yeah.
look
Just to
inside.
read it.
That
Hell
was
yeah,
crazy.
especially when I got that J-Lo book.
You,
Yeah.
why?
I remember it. The
She had
one
a
with
poster in
The
it, didn't
J-Lo.
she?
have my
lovin'.
that album.
That was
if
a
you
good
open it up, she got this one picture of her like this in the
She had
water.
a poster. I remember that.
Woo.
Yeah.
Yeah.
like,
Oh my
Yeah, she
God.
put a poster in that motherfucker.
yeah,
Shout
I'm
out to
trying to
J-Lo.
tell you, boy, I was like, wow. I was young too. I was like, I don't even know what I'm feeling right now, but I feel it.
I
like,
feel it. That's funny.
Was that your childhood crush, J-Lo?
J-Lo, yeah. I mean, she's still somewhat in that book. But, I mean,
So in that
there's a lot
book?
of crushes, but J-Lo's definitely in my top.
Who was
When-
your childhood crush, though? Like the first
No,
one
J-Lo was definitely there. J-Lo,
on TV, you was like,
Mm-hmm.
oh, my God.
Now, how do you feel about her?
J-Lo,
Her wedding.
Scary Spice.
Oh, yeah, she got married on you, bro.
Yeah.
I know, I saw that.
Did you see the plantation?
I didn't watch it because, you know.
The plantation.
Yeah. Didn't you guys hear
They
the
got
whole
married at the
story?
plantation?
So Ben Affleck owns a plantation
Of course he does.
in Georgia, and they had a huge thing about it.
Of course he does.
And
And he just preys on Puerto
and
Ricans.
apparently, you know those shows where they tell you who your ancestors are?
Oh, my
Apparently,
God.
there was a show that he's related to a sheriff of a plantation that owned slaves, and he had the producers edit
I mean,
that
he's white.
out.
I mean,
So now people are saying, like, how could you get married there and all that stuff to have her wedding there?
That's the big
I mean,
house.
J-Lo agreed to it, so.
Yeah, I mean,
I
yeah.
don't really think
It's in Georgia.
And I'm gonna say this lightly because I
Mm-hmm.
don't watch a lot of Jennifer Lopez stuff. But it doesn't seem to me like she embraces her Latino side too often. It
Yeah.
seems like she does it when it kind of benefits her.
Yeah.
Like if it's like a Puerto Rican Day
Like,
parade
I
or
need
some
to sell
shit.
an
Yeah.
album. I need to
pop
sell
up.
an album, yeah.
But
Yeah.
like when she does film and stuff, like she doesn't.
No.
She's the only thing I've ever seen her do that said Latino was
Selena?
Selena,
Yeah.
and then she did the
Yeah.
remember that kidnap movie where she was rescuing the little girls who were being trafficked. She played another movie.
Oh, yeah,
where
yeah.
She played like she
Yeah.
played a Spanish woman in that. But other than
Yeah,
that,
because
she normally plays a
even
white
in
woman.
Enough, like
Yeah,
she's
she
dating white
does.
dudes, like, yeah.
She really does.
Well, she
That's
doesn't
why
get,
a
like-
lot of people don't.
The neighborhood
Like
she
her.
comes
But then
from,
again, I don't know. I don't
Mm-hmm.
know her personally. I don't know what she displays in real life, but she's
Hold
big
on,
enough
caller.
now to be able to do whatever she wants.
Yeah.
So, if she wanted to, she could.
She could. Yeah.
She's still fine though.
Hey, caller.
You know, I'm sorry.
Hey.
You know, the people aren't mad at him owning land.
Uh-huh.
They're mad at the word plantation. That's what's pissing people off. It's not that he owned land in the South. It's not that. It's none of that other shit going on because everybody's so sensitive about the word plantation.
That's true.
And anytime you say the word plantation, first thing pops in your head is slavery.
Immediately, yeah.
Yeah, but the house itself, the history, it was a plantation house.
I know.
But you can't be mad at him
Like
now
they
for
have,
getting married there.
they have
I mean,
thousands of
let's see, like
plantation
cotton,
homes
like-
down there that
Yeah.
people own.
They're walking
They
down a
are,
cotton field.
and
Yeah.
what people fail to realize is those are beautiful homes.
Super nice.
Even though bad shit happened in them and around them.
Yeah.
Probably why he got a good deal.
Now, would you
Yeah,
get married
I
at
mean,
one?
How many slaves died here?
It depends. First of all, you know, I'm a if I didn't say hell no right off the bat, you know, there's something wrong. It just depends on what type of what happened there. Number one, because they did have. Let's not get into the plantation owners because there was a lot of shady shit that went on because in those plantations they had farms and those were breeding farms on plantations where they would take mandingos and take little 15-year-old girls to those
12-year-old girls. 12.
Yeah.
Nick said 12.
Not even high school.
By 15, they was expected to have at least 10 kids.
Yeah, okay, 12-year-old girls to those men, to those half-crazed mandingo men that were mostly mentally challenged, and were retarded. Okay, fuck that, retarded. And they took them over there to be raped by them girls. They took them over there to be raped to have kids. But back to the plantation, it just depends. If it was a beautiful plantation, hell yeah. Do you know that's one of the greatest things? That's a beautiful. If you ever go and you see a plantation home, there's flowers, but I know people can't get it out of their head of the slavery and the people getting beaten, fucked up, and all this other shit. But once you really just let that.
Right.
Once you really go, well, does it make sense to get married here? You know, and this is her fifth wedding?
Yeah. Yeah.
Jennifer Lopez, I love her to death. Her and Stacey Dash, those two women do not know how to be by themselves.
I like Stacey Dash.
Stacey Dash is clearly by herself. DMX died.
If you look at J-Lo's history, she hasn't been by herself longer, maybe than a couple of weeks.
I know, because I'm always on the hunt, and she's always with
guys
somebody.
be snatching her up.
She is dating somebody who was like 3 years older than me. I was like, fam. She was dating,
the dancer?
Like,
Are you talking about the Casper?
I was like, come on, man. I was in the game.
You're a dancer, too?
I could have been in the game. I could have been in the game.
Her first husband. She was with her first husband. That was 16, 17.
What was it? Because she
she got
the kids on Mark
Yeah.
Anthony,
Then she did that whole living color thing. She probably was dating and doing whatever she was doing. She she was a backup dancer. She was a girl, and everybody paid her some attention.
Yeah.
To the public, she don't got the best rap
females.
sheet in terms of dating. But
she's probably one of them type of females who everybody just tells her that she's beautiful all the time. So it's just something. If you don't tell her she's attractive, she thinks something's wrong.
Oh yeah.
Well, I like Stacey Dash. So
I like Stacey Dash too.
I don't care that she's
physically.
Okay. Here's the thing about Stacey Dash. Here's the thing about Stacey Dash.
Yeah.
As long as Stacey Dash does not open her mouth, she is one of the most beautiful women in the world. As long as she does not open her mouth, because she just said some ass backward stuff.
Well, just don't ask her no questions then. You know, look, Shaq
quiet,
can't shoot free throws, my nigga. You can't have it all, okay?
Right.
You can't have it all.
Because when she was on the rollout,
that's one of the baddest ones.
Because when she was on the rollout, Speedy, Nick.
I was there, Vernon. I was there, Vernon.
Everybody was on their best behavior. And I've never seen nobody crack one joke at her. Nobody.
Vernon,
oh, wow.
Vernon, she was that fine in person,
You know, it's
bro.
funny. I'm going to go watch
I know.
with Damon Wayans.
Mo Money.
I'm about to go watch Mo Money today.
Bro, you going to fall back in love.
He going to forget she said that DMX thing.
You had Johnny Mac there. You had
Johnny Mac.
You had everybody there, and nobody cracked not one joke. Not one.
Yeah.
And I'm like, damn, she is... And there's been females that's gorgeous, and they've cracked jokes on them, but nobody cracked a joke on her.
Listen, thanks, Vern. Two of the
Vernon.
prettiest women I've ever seen in person. Stacey Dash, number one by far. I couldn't believe how fine she was in person. She looks like...
And she got the color eyes, too.
Bro, she looked exactly like she looks on the movie, bro. It was crazy. Stacey Dash, and then I met...
She got a unique voice, too. If she spoke to me when I was younger, I'd be like, oh, God.
Bro, it's so soft and
She'd
nice.
be like, how you doing, young man? I'd be like,
when I opened the door, she was like, hi. I was just like, oh, my gosh.
Stacey Dash.
I was done, died. I just melted.
You know who was so beautiful in person was Selma. Selma Hayek.
Selma Hayek?
I bet Selma.
Beautiful.
Yeah, she's gorgeous.
like Selma
she's
Hayek.
short as hell.
Yeah.
I thought she was a
She's
bitch.
tiny.
Short, but stacked.
She's like
But
5 feet tall. I was like, whoa.
beautiful,
She's
yeah.
stacked front to back.
Yeah.
Selma Hayek.
Like,
Stacked from front to back.
So, Sweet Willy Wonka says the best album he's ever purchased was it Raekwon's first album? He said
Raekwon?
no skips front to back.
Oh, Raekwon.
He let it play front to back, no skips. That's your
Mobb Deep.
yeah, I was gonna say that's the woo.
Mobb Deep. Yep. Woo.
She like the woo.
Oh, I love the woo.
She does.
Yes.
People be sleeping on this, but B2K album, man. Pandemonium.
Which one? Pandemonium was good.
B2K?
Pandemonium was good.
Front to back, the whole shit bumped. That was a classic joint.
Dun,
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 dun.
Come on, man.
dun, 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 dun,
I'm gonna play
dun.
some B2K around here one day.
Dun, dun, dun. Girl, you better love it, man.
You funny. B2K. I have William dancing over here.
Man, what's funny? I met some of those. Man, I met Omarion and J Bug. I'm like, man, y'all, there's some small dudes, man. I'm about to say I ain't like the tallest dude in the world, but I'm at least average.
Yeah.
But when you meet those people, you realize like, oh damn, I couldn't be in the R&B group.
They're
Some
all
of
small.
them, yeah.
Like
Yeah.
there's not one R&B group you can fit in, Will. You would stand out and look. Maybe the
Be
bars.
tall.
That'd be dope. That'd be dope
Yeah.
to me too, because I be talking about even film now. Like when I look at some of the actors who are like either my type or something, I'm like, damn, like I actually might look tall in this movie. I might be like,
Yeah.
Will's a tall dude. I'm like, yeah,
They'd
that's
be
me.
small.
That's me, baby. And you know, I'm 6'3" on screen.
It is crazy how short actors are. That is kind of a trip thing, especially when you think they're tall. That's
It's
the trippy
crazy
part.
because they'll align you either you're on a box or they even change the setting. Like the doorway they walk in will be shorter. Like everything is catered around making them look a certain way. So it's like, damn. Then you really see them like, yo, Harry, what?
Right.
Nigga.
Yeah.
Like,
I was like Top Gun. This motherfucker like this big.
yeah,
Like, they
Tom
small.
Cruise is small.
It's disappointing to me because I'm like, damn, thought you was taller than me.
Have you ever met
Like,
anybody
dang.
in person, A-Dot, an actor or actress, and you were surprised, like either completely thrown off, or
Or they're actually tall or they're actually short.
yeah, or they look better in person or look worse in person? You don't have to say any names if they look ugly in person.
I know I might run across them.
I would say J-Lo was one of them. Because you know how everybody kept saying, oh, her ass is big and this, that. When I saw her, I'm like,
J-Lo's
no,
thick,
it's
but not like when you think of like thick though.
It wasn't
she's
that-
got an athletic build.
Yeah, it was
There's
not.
listen, y'all. I'm gonna give y'all
wasn't that
insight.
big,
There's
yeah.
not one celebrity
Yeah.
you've ever seen that is actually thick to what you thinking in your head is thick.
Yeah.
That is not
camera
the same.
has weight.
No, they add.
I
yeah.
don't think it's the camera, bro. I think it's the people that are saying it. Like
or the angles that they
like
do.
when you think
Yeah.
about
Her photographer know how to
it's
shoot.
not,
Yeah.
this is not racist. White people, their ideal women are like really thin, supermodel, like you know what I
Straight.
mean?
Yeah.
Like
So I
6
would
foot,
assume any
110 pounds.
right any kind of weight other than that is considered thick.
Yeah.
So like same thing when I met Kim Kardashian,
Mm-hmm.
I was so confused
Yeah.
because the whole I'm
Because
just
on
like,
camera you thought you had
where
to,
is the
Yeah.
ass? There's no ass
You're like,
over there.
what?
She ain't got
Right.
no. It's the. I was baffled. No ass. Shot.
Yeah.
Even some of them.
You put work into that.
No ass.
The basketball wives. What the heck's their name? Well,
What,
there's
prettier
a
in
few of
person
them.
or not as pretty in person?
Some of them weren't that pretty, but and then they were smaller, way smaller than what they
They're
look
smaller.
like in person.
What do you mean, like short?
Like just tiny, like,
like
real
petite?
skinny.
Oh,
That'd be killing me sometimes.
Like they,
I'd be like,
some
y'all
of them look
basketball
like
wives?
90 pounds
Like
in
your
person.
man 6'9" and you
Yeah.
4'9".
that is
Like
kind
they're like 90 pounds.
I get it. That is kind of a weird thing I've noticed too in Hollywood. Like a lot of celebrity dudes.
I'm like,
wives
he
be
was
like-
with her. She's only like 90
There's
pounds.
a boxer.
Yeah.
Sugar Shane Mosley. I don't know if it was his wife or his ex-wife or
Yeah.
a girl he was dating. I don't know. This is a long time ago at a party. But the chick he was with was gorgeous. But she had to be like 90 pounds. It was crazy. I was like, what the fuck? All the women in the world, bro. That's what you rocking
Because
with?
they're on the same
Like,
workout
90
regimen.
Gorgeous, though.
pounds,
They're
like,
on the same
dang.
workout and food regimen. They couldn't wait. He couldn't wait for
Yeah.
a fight. She just couldn't wait. Like,
Couldn't wait.
just cause.
Or even Shaq's ex, Shawnee, the one that
She
got
taller,
she
though.
got married. She was taller than what I thought.
Wow,
I know he's tall,
I kept
but,
telling people
you
that
know.
I'm like, he's 7'1".
Yeah.
I like, but you're like, oh, but she's
But
got
she
to be.
was
Look how
taller
much
than what I
shorter she is
thought.
than him. I'm like, but he's 7'1" though.
Yeah, it makes sense.
Kobe looks small to Shaq, and he's 6'6".
Yeah,
Like,
that's true.
I was like, Shawnee, how tall is she? She got to be like 5'11", like something.
No, I think she was close to my
Six-
height. She was probably about
She's taller
5'8".
than you, but yeah.
She looked like I mean. Then again, I had a few drinks,
And then he also
but
did
she
hoops,
looked
though.
about.
Hoops is
She looked like
5'5".
that. Yeah.
I wonder why really tall dudes don't date tall women. I
be
find
thinking about
that
Oh, that's a good
I
question.
find that tall women usually go after tall men, but I never hear tall men like, I want a tall chick.
Yeah, that's interesting.
I've never heard
It's
a tall
weird.
guy say that. If
I
anybody's
feel
over
like-
6'6" out
Hold
there,
on, caller.
let me know.
Yeah, I
Yeah.
feel like it works out.
Caller.
Sweet.
What happened?
Hey, caller.
What's up, beloved?
What's up?
I'm good with it.
Yeah, this is Wonk Jizzle, you know what I mean? The God, the Holy One.
Yes.
You know what I mean?
Yeah.
Peace to the whole room, you know what I'm saying? I respect
Hey,
the
hey.
platform, you know what I
And
mean?
then,
How you
Hey,
doing?
I wanted to tell you something though.
What's up?
Let me tell you something, man. I'm
Okay.
gonna just talk to the homies right quick, okay, A-Dot?
Okay.
Let me tell y'all niggas something. You know what I'm saying? Bro, the baddest broad I've ever seen in my motherfucking life. And she is still edged in the fucking fibers of my brain. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
Sometimes I be having a dream about me swimming in the river, right? And I be just wrestling alligators. And so for some reason, this broad just pop up in the dream. You know what I mean? Got nothing to do with it. You feel me? But this chick, I don't even know what the fuck she was, bro. Can't even tell you. You know, we in America, so everything is black, white. You know what I mean? All these categories. I don't know what this bitch was. You know what I mean? Alien. That's all I can say. Anyway, she was walking in Buckhead, Atlanta, with the goofiest nigga that you ever seen in your life. And you know what his nigga name was?
What?
Dominique Wilkins. No lie.
Oh.
NBA nigga.
Wow.
I said, well, damn, that's what the money do?
Right.
Damn. Now, you know goddamn well, if Dominique, if you going up at Home Depot and you need you some faucets for your kitchen sink, and Dominique Wilkins up in there talking about, oh, man, let me